Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy No with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time with the Holosmith, showing you a really interesting game where I was able to kite around a little bit and do some decent work. Not my best gameplay at all, but still I was able to get something going on, and I will talk about my mistakes and what we did good, what we did wrong. As you can see it here, I start on top and let my core guardian get the node. And in case that someone just joins here, I will just go in and damage how I did here. So we get the full cap here, and I am able to leave this point now. Meanwhile, one of my allies went far, the Soul Beast, which is not so great. If he's not playing Decap Druid, that makes no sense. And here we go. I try to immediately help my ally here because he's in a bad situation and he already used his Elixir S. So that was like my first intention to do a little bit of work. And as you can see it here, we have, I would say, like the #1 Holosmith player here on the enemy team, which is Zan, and I just missed my grenade barrage here really badly. He's able to kite around. I knew that he would go down there, but sadly I was not rotating properly there to catch him, so I just decided to leave him there. And here I do a really bad mistake. This is always when I haven't played Holo in a while, I always overheat. And of course, if you are a main Holosmith, this will almost never happen, but it just happened to me here. I try a little bit to get some damage going on, but meanwhile my ally just gets caught here in a 1v2, 1v3. It was a 1v2, and he dies there. Meanwhile, my Soul Beast is just wasting time on far. This was the bad thing here. And my team gets also decapped mid, 3 on close, 2 mid. The Soul Beast is alone on far now, as it looks like, so he gets the decap. And my goal is just to try and hold people here a little bit longer, so my team gets the upper hand. And as you can see here, the enemy Daredevil is Dome, even my most biggest and greatest fan of all. I'm able to kite around a little bit here, 1v2. He already wasted all his skills, and now he has nothing left to really get something going on, so he just shadow steps away. I thought he might come back, but he did not, which was a great decision. And we can now just watch a little bit close, trying to get this. I wanted to just help my allies so we can get the full cap here and then leave it, but he was leaving it instead of waiting for the enemy DH, but he's also just not here. I'm able here to get a kill, but sadly my ally here dies as well. And he will get stunned by Zan with the Elixir S, which was a really great move, because you can see it here, he just carried the game with that. And yeah, I'm just still able to kite around a little bit, hold people off node, trying to get away here. The enemy DH was staying almost on our close the entire time, but he was not able to really get something really successful, doing something great here. And I just tried to stop the decap on our node, but I was not able to. So I just decided to go on top again in case that the enemy DH joins me here. And Dome just really tries it here one more time to 1v1 me, which makes no sense. As a Daredevil, you just have to outnumber fights. You should never take 1v1s, because that's like really not the best thing to do. And you can see it here again. He already steals on me, which is really bad. You should never steal at the beginning. Steal is unblockable, so you should try and use that skill to just really interrupt an enemy player. But yeah, we all know Dome, he's like the best player ever. I die here, but I was able still to kite around a little bit, and actually the one that gets the kill is Zan. He, instead of like other people would do, instead of capping the node and leaving the thief alone to a 1v1, he just goes and hunts me down and gets the kill. And meanwhile, you can see it here, I was on a 1v2 holding those people for quite a bit off node, so my team has the upper hand in a 4v3 situation. As you can see it here, we are getting mid, and far is also our node, so we have the upper hand here. And I decided here, by the way, to go for the full revive, because I knew Dome will not get here and cleave me, where all the other people would have done that. I will fail here a little bit against him because I wasn't expecting my core guardian to leave me alone. I was able to get some damage, but sadly he just gets a full grenade barrage on me, and I'm just gonna die here. I would have probably died here anyway. I should have used my shield 5, but I was sure that he will get Elixir U, and he already used it. You saw it on the quickness, so he would have killed me anyways afterwards. I don't know why meanwhile my entire team just gets decapped. Okay, that was also bad for me, by the way. So Dome is on far and my allies are mid. I could have gone now mid, but I decided to go close because I've seen that enemy Holosmith was not there any longer, so I can just get the decap here and probably also get the full cap on this node. What I do now, and what is also important, that you should always do that if you have an enemy thief on the enemy thief, yes, you can just spam your nades, or even just spam it, because also the Holosmith, for example, could stealth up and just get a nice burst onto you while you just don't expect it. That's something really important, because nade 1, it will just not do anything. It will just deal damage, and if an enemy is above 90% health, you will also stun and blind those guys. So just spam those things. And I saw now that the enemy Holosmith stealthed up, and I was thinking that maybe the thief would also join me here, and doing the same thing here again. I wasn't expecting my team to lose here because we have a good tank guardian, or better said support guardian, so we could have done that. And meanwhile the enemy is just getting the sky hammer, which was also really bad from us because the rotations were not there to get it. I just spammed some nades. I knew the thief would be here, so he just tries it again, which is again really bad decision. I tried to get some nades going on, and he's still here for whatever reason. He should have gone a long time ago because he can't out damage me. Yeah, here really lucky. I just escaped. By the way, you have to see this. I just escaped with my sword 3 from the lead trap, and that just saved my ass so much. But you can see this here. The enemy team got a kill on mid, but with Dome being on mid, they would have got even another kill here, so securing 2 kills, but he just decided to stay there on me and just time wasting. I go here for a safe stomp because I saw again Zan just killed my guardian, and I was not able to get the stomp before Zan, and that was also really bad. And actually Zan carried this game so hard, and I really respect him. He's, I don't know, since I remember him, he's just, I don't know how he does it, but he kites like a really god. And I don't want to sound like I'm just licking his ass or something like that, but it is just true. He's the one guy that I just, even if he would hate on me or stuff like that, I could never say that he's a bad player or something like that. He's just a god in this game with Holosmith. Overall engineer, he was just always pretty nice. And you can see this here again. Dome just wasting so much time instead of doing something else, outnumbering something where he was intended to do. And again, Zan here for the carry with his elite skill. He just, that was the thing that just caught me really badly here. I'm still able a little bit to kite around, but that will be not enough, and I got also no support. But still, again here, one of the enemy players were capping our close. Dome was on me, and Zan had to kill me because he alone would have not been able to. So again, this is so great because 4v3 again for my team. They got a kill. They get decapped on far, but that's also fine. Meanwhile, my team just is able to hold on to nodes a little bit better while Zan is not there, and Zan is like their best damage dealer. And I don't know why my team the entire time went far. This was also not so great. We could have just played 2 nodes and just get easy win here without any problems, because the core guardian would have held, for example, mid, and one of us holos together with someone else would have held here our close point and just get this. I decided to help a little bit my ally here. He's also not coming with me to secure a kill onto the enemy DH. I knew that he will port here inside, but we got Skyhammer, so he will not do that. And I don't know if I was able to get the full cap here. Yeah. But you can see this here. I don't have even to pretend like I knew what's going to happen, but I already knew that he will just wait to port inside here and deal some damage. I decided to wait a little bit here because, again, the thief might be somewhere here, but the thief is not here when he's needed. So that's also fine. I can just hold the node a little bit against the enemy DH. I didn't expect him to catch him with my what's the name of it, elite crate, so that was also not so intended. I was here afraid that the thief joins me here, but he's swapping to short bow, which was really bad. Otherwise I would have got some more healing and survived this situation a little bit better. But you can see this here, I'm even with so low HP and he's still not able to catch me in time, like faster, you know. He could have just one-shot me a long time ago, but he just, yeah, makes wrong decisions with his weapon swap and stuff like that. Meanwhile, again, 2 people on me, and that's just so bad. 2 people on me. My entire team has, again, the upper hand, 4v3, and that just was what was causing the win here pretty good. I have 2 bad deaths, actually. This would have been my 3rd, but I get the self-revive again, guys. I'm such an MVP on those self-revives. I mean, the enemy thief, he just had to throw... I don't know if he even stole on me properly. He could have just throw mug, or what's the name of this? This upon ability where he just applies random conditions on me. I again want to get the decap, and I got it, and now just wait for him again to join here to port inside. He just ported and dodged, which was really nice move here, but I don't know what he was trying to do there. I got the full cap, but I had to leave again because I was afraid of the lead trap, which he already used there, and that was again really good for me, so I can just leave here. And I again have 2 people on me, which is so great. My core guardian joins me here. We have even 3 people here. I want to stall a little bit the node. Not that I would have tried to get the full cap or something, but just stall it a little bit. And Dome already used his steal, double Heartseeker onto nothing, which is also really bad. Dodging a little bit here in case if the thief just catches me with something. And I apply here a nice crate. I had a nice CC, but the Guardian just knocking this guy away was not so great. But we were still able to get a kill here. Or better said, I was able to get the kill here. And you can see it here, Zan is already disappeared. He's behind there and my soul beast is not chasing him. So that was not so great. And you can see this here just by decision making. I haven't played like my best, but still by holding 2 people off node, I was just able to secure the game for my team. They had a really easy one because 4v3, if you have at least some decent players, you will have no trouble winning a game. And from here on, the game was almost done. My Revenant was just holding far. No one was contesting that for whatever reason. Now someone contests it, the enemy Guardian. And I just make the rotation to close, to not give them the full cap, or just support my ally here a little bit. I got a great grenade barrage, but still on the Druid, it is just, yeah. Druid has immense survivability, and Zan again just surviving here, because my nades just too slow to hit him. If I would have got the chill grenade, we would have catched him there. I don't know if he even died once. But the problem here is of course that he will never die if my team is not focusing him at least once. And I was also like the only damage dealer here in this comp. And now they just try to stall a little bit here. I stay here near my Guardian so he can heal me up a little bit. And I don't know if I got the kill onto this guy. No, the Druid survives. Because, yeah, Druid. There's not much to say. But this guy, I don't know if he dies. He survives it by quite a little bit, but I was still able to catch him. Winning the 2v2 here as well pretty easily. Going for the safe stomp to secure the game. And the game was done, yes. I would have said that without Zan, the enemies were not able to get anything going on, especially with Dome. Oh my god, he plays like for years Thief, and he's just really mad. He wrote me a lot of words, a lot of things after this game. It was a fun game, and it just shows also a little bit that even after all those holo nerfs, Holosmith is still pretty strong. And you can see it here, enemy team had double burn DH, which is pretty strong. But they were not able to get anything going on, and as you can see it here, my Guardian did also a great job holding nodes, getting some revives, healing up, and yeah, staying near the points. I got 0 top stats, of course. While I just get chased, I was also not able to deal quite a lot of damage, so 300k, that's in my opinion enough, because I just was kiting around, not able to do anything, and got killed twice or even 3 times by Zan. The one time was really bad actually, but still I got caught there, and yeah, it's how it is. What I would have wished from the enemy team is that the enemy druid would have stayed on our close instead of the DHs, because the DH would have been much better in team fights, just burning the enemy players permanently. And yeah, Dome, I don't know what to say. He plays Thief for years and he's still not able to get anything going on. I just like this guy, I don't know why. The meta build is still the same, Berserker Amulet with Rune of Revenant. You get how many points? I don't know, to all your stats, which means you have enough crit chance, enough damage, enough defense, and everything enough. And of course, when you use your healing skill, 2 seconds of resistance, which means even if you get blinded, you will still be able to hit enemies pretty hard. And that's what makes Holosmith so good. Even if you get like 3-4k HP, you just burst enemy players and they are not able to catch you, because you dodge, burst, and blind them, which means they will not hit you with one attack, and you can just maybe also even kill them while they are chasing you. And that's what makes this build so great. Sigil of Intelligence to crit more often. If you can combo it going into Photon Forge with Grenade Barrage, it is the best, because you will crit and deal heavy damage. Try to combo that. Then the build is still the same, Explosives, Alchemy, and Holosmith. Having here Grenadier, lesser Grenade Barrage. When you use your healing skill, you will apply Grenade Barrage on a smaller radius, but still dealing heavy damage every 20 seconds. Blast Shield, Explosive Entrance grants barrier, gain vitality based on a percentage of your power. The barrier is fine, and the main trait line here is because of the 10% vitality based on your power, which means you have like those 18k, 19, I don't know how much HP you have, something with 18k. That's the main reason here. Then you have Flashbang. What's going on here? Flashbang, Explosive Entrance inflicts blindness when it hits. Additionally, it dazes foes above the health threshold. This is what I mean. Spam your nades, so if you hit someone, you will just blind and daze. So that's pretty great to have at the beginning of the fight. HGH, Elixirs gain reduced recharge and grant might. Elixir E, when your HP drops under 33%, you gain 3k barrier and protection, which is pretty hardcore lifesaver. Barrier and protection means enemies dealing less damage to you, and you will have the barrier to absorb damage, and meanwhile you can just dodge, avoid damage, blind the enemy players again, and grant yourself some extra barrier, and so on and so on. Invigorating Speed, every 10 seconds, if you crit you will gain vigor for 5 seconds, which means extra dodges again, extra survivability, extra blind, extra daze, extra barrier, all in one. Prismatic Converter, this will convert every time you go out of your Photon Forge, depending on your heat level, 1 condition into a boon, and if you are above 50 heat, which is most of the times, you will get 2, and above 100 heat you will get 3 conditions into boons, which is pretty strong as well. If you time it right, you can just stay alive forever and kite around. As you saw, the enemy Holosmith pretty strong, doing great job. Crystal Sapphire, when you use Holo Leap 2, you will remove Immobilize, Cripple, and Chill. Has a long cooldown but still pretty effective. Enhanced Capacity Storage Unit, which means you will have, instead of the 100 heat, 150 heat, and if you are above above 100 heat, yes, I want to say 50 heat. Above 100 heat, periodically gain might. Some skills and traits gain additional heat tiers. This is just the main trait line here as well, which means every second you will gain for 6 1/4 second of might, and this just allows you to stack quite a lot of might, especially if you use your throw elixirs a lot and combo them. You will have 20 to 25 stacks of might and deal heavy damage. And yeah, that was basically it. That's the build. And yeah, now as always, 3 of my other videos which you can watch or not, and of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel only if you like to. If not, don't do it. That was Happy Bro, the Holosmith master. Not at all, but still my kiting was pretty on point on a few times there. And yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel only if you like to. If not, don't do it. That was Happy Bro, the Holosmith god, and I'll see you in my next videos. Thanks all for watching, and have a good day wherever you are, or a good night. And yeah, see you in my next videos. Bye bye, guys.